Whiteheads. Whiteheads are closed bumps under your skin. They're white or flesh-colored, small, round. Here's what happens. Your pore gets clogged with oil and dead skin cells, but the top of the pore closes over it, so the clog is trapped underneath. That makes the little white bump. They're not infected, not inflamed, just clogged. The treatment? Salicylic acid works best. It gets into your pores and dissolves the clog. Use a cleanser or serum with salicylic acid. 2% is the standard strength. You can also use retinoids. They speed up skin cell turnover so the clog comes out faster. Don't squeeze them. You'll just push the clog deeper and make it worse. Blackheads. Blackheads are open bumps. The pore is clogged, but the top stays open. Same thing as whiteheads, oil and dead skin cells stuck in your pore, but because the pore is open, air hits it. The oil oxidizes, turns black, and that's why they're dark. It's not dirt, it's oxidized oil. Washing more won't fix it. The treatment, salicylic acid again. It dissolves the plug from inside the pore. You can always use pore strips, but they only work temporarily. The blackhead comes back in a few days. Retinoids help prevent new blackheads by keeping your pores clear. Oil cleansing can help too. Oil dissolves oil. Massage an oil cleanser on dry skin, focus on blackhead areas, then rinse. Papules. Now we get into inflammatory acne. This is where things get red and sore. Papules are small red bumps. Hard, no whitehead. They hurt when you touch them. What happened? Bacteria got into the clogged pore. Your immune system sent white blood cells to fight it. That causes inflammation. That's the redness and pain. The treatment? Benzoyl peroxide kills the bacteria. Use 2.5 to 10% strength. Start low if you have sensitive skin. Salicylic acid helps too because it reduces inflammation. Don't touch them. Don't pick. You'll make the inflammation worse and it'll take longer to heal. Ice can help with the pain. Wrap ice in a cloth and hold it onto the papule for a few minutes. Pustules. Pustules are red bumps with a white or yellow center. That center is pus. Pus is dead white blood cells and bacteria. Your body fought the infection, and this is what's left. They look like a pimple with a head. People call these regular pimples. The treatment? Benzoyl peroxide is your friend. It kills bacteria and helps dry out the pus. You can pop these if you do it right. Wait until the whitehead is really obvious and soft. Use clean hands, gently press around it. If it doesn't pop easily, leave it alone. After popping, put benzoyl peroxide on it, then leave it alone. Hydrocolloid patches work great for these. Stick the patch on overnight. It sucks out the pus and protects the pimple while it heals. Nodules. Nodules are deep, hard lumps under your skin. Big, painful, no head. They form when the infection goes deep into your skin. The pore wall breaks and everything spills into the tissue around it. Your body walls it off with hard tissue. These hurt a lot. They don't come to a head. They just sit there under your skin. The treatment? Don't try to treat these at home. You need a dermatologist. They'll usually give you prescription retinoids or antibiotics. Sometimes they inject the nodule with cortisone to reduce inflammation fast. Ice helps with pain. Warm compresses can help bring it to the surface, but that takes days or weeks. Don't ever try to pop these. You can't. You'll just damage your skin and make scarring worse. Cysts. Cysts are like nodules, but worse. Bigger, softer, filled with pus. Deep under your skin. They're the most severe type of acne. They're caused by deep infection. They hurt, they scar. They feel like soft lumps under your skin. Sometimes they're red on top, sometimes just skin colored. The treatment? See a dermatologist immediately. Don't wait. They'll prescribe strong stuff, oral antibiotics, isotretinoin or Accutane, or hormonal treatments for women. They might inject it with cortisone. This shrinks it fast, or they might drain it surgically. Home treatments won't work on cysts. Don't waste time trying. Get professional help. Cystic acne scars badly. The sooner you treat it, the less scarring you'll have. Hormonal acne. This is acne caused by hormone changes. Usually shows up on your chin, jawline, and neck. Happens during your period, pregnancy, menopause, or when you start or stop birth control. Hormones make your skin produce more oil. More oil means more clogged pores and more acne. It comes in cycles. Gets worse before your period, calms down after. The treatment? Birth control pills can help. They regulate hormones, but not everyone can take them though. Spironolactone is a medication that blocks hormones that cause acne, women only, and it's prescription. Regular acne treatments help too. Benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, retinoids, keeps your skin clean, but don't overwash. That makes oil production worse. Fungal acne. This isn't actually acne. It's a fungal infection that looks like acne. Small bumps, all the same size, usually on your forehead, chest, and back. It's itchy, and regular acne isn't itchy. Caused by yeast overgrowth. Happens when you're sweaty a lot, wear tight clothes, or take antibiotics. The treatment? Antifungal products. Nizoral shampoo works. Use it as a face wash. Leave it on for a few minutes, then rinse. Antifungal creams work too. Look for ketoconazole or clotrimazole. Regular acne treatments won't work on this. They might even make it worse. If it doesn't improve in a few weeks, see a doctor. You might need prescription antifungal pills. Back and body acne. Acne on your back, chest, or shoulders are the same types as face acne. Whiteheads, blackheads, papules, and pustules. Happens because these areas have lots of oil glands. Plus, they get sweaty. Tight clothes trap sweat and bacteria. The treatment? Shower right after working out. Don't let sweat sit on your skin. Use a body wash with salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide. Exfoliate your back and chest once or twice a week. It gets rid of dead skin cells. Wear loose, breathable clothes. Cotton is better than synthetic. If it's bad, you might need prescription stuff. Same treatments as face acne. Salicylic acid explained. Salicylic acid is a BHA, beta-hydroxy acid. It's oil-soluble. That means it can get inside your pores. It dissolves the gunk clogging your pores, dead skin cells, oil, all of it. It also reduces inflammation. It's best for whiteheads, blackheads, and mild acne. Use 2% strength for your face. You can use it daily if your skin tolerates it. Start with a few times a week if you're new to it. Build up slowly. It can dry out your skin, so always moisturize after. Benzoyl peroxide explained. Benzoyl peroxide kills the bacteria that causes acne. It also helps unclog pores and reduces inflammation. It's best for papules, pustules, and inflamed acne. It comes in 2.5%, 5%, or 10% strength. Start with 2.5%. It's just as effective and less irritating. Use it once a day at first. If your skin handles it, you can use it twice. Warning, it bleaches fabric. Use white towels and pillowcases when you use this. It can make your skin dry and flaky at first. That's normal. Moisturize. If it's too bad, use it less often. Retinoids explained. Retinoids are vitamin A. They speed up skin cell turnover. Your skin sheds dead cells faster and makes new ones faster. This prevents clogged pores. It also helps with scarring and texture. Adapalene is the most common one you can buy without prescription. The brand name is different. Tretinoin is a prescription strength, stronger and works faster but more irritating. Start slow. Use it once or twice a week at first. Work up to daily use over a few months. Always use it at night. It makes your skin sensitive to sun. Always wear sunscreen during the day. Your skin might get worse before it gets better. This is called purging. Stick with it for at least 3 months. Niacinamide explained. Niacinamide is vitamin B3. It reduces inflammation, controls oil production, and fades dark spots left by acne. It's gentle, works for all skin types. You can use it with other acne treatments. Look for 5 to 10% concentration. Use it morning and night. It plays well with everything: salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, and retinoids. Azelaic acid explained. Azelaic acid kills bacteria, unclogs pores, and fades dark spots. It's gentle and good for sensitive skin. It works for mild to moderate acne, also is great for rosacea and discoloration. You can get 10% strength over the counter, 15 to 20 is prescription. Use it once or twice a day. It works well with other treatments. What not to do. Don't pick your acne. I know it's tempting, but picking pushes bacteria deeper. It makes inflammation worse and causes scarring. Don't overwash your face. Twice a day is enough. More than that strips your skin and makes it produce more oil. Don't use too many treatments at once. You'll just irritate your skin. Pick 1 or 2 and stick with them. Don't expect overnight results. Acne treatments take 6 to 12 weeks to work. Be patient. Don't skip moisturizer. Even if you have oily skin, acne treatments dry you out. Dry skin makes more oil to compensate. Don't skip sunscreen, especially if you're using retinoids or acids. Your skin is more sensitive to sun damage. When to see a dermatologist. See a dermatologist if over-the-counter treatments don't work after 3 months. See them if you have nodules or cysts. See them if your acne is scarring. See them if acne is affecting your mental health. They have stronger treatments: prescription retinoids, oral antibiotics, isotretinoin, hormonal treatments, cortisone injections. Don't wait too long. The longer you wait, the more scarring happens. A basic routine? Keep it simple. Morning, gentle cleanser, treatment like benzoyl peroxide or niacinamide, moisturizer and sunscreen. At night, a gentle cleanser, treatment like salicylic acid or retinoid, and moisturizer. That's it. Don't complicate it. Be consistent. Use the same products for at least 3 months before deciding if they work. One treatment at a time. If you add multiple new products at once, you won't know what's helping or hurting.